News this morning brought to us by Progressive Windows and Doors. I'm John Matthews. A state Senate candidate forum for District 26 will be hosted by the Custer County Republicans tonight at Weatherford City Hall. A meet and greet of candidates Rick Cook, Jessica Weingart, and Brady Butler will be held beginning at 5:30 with a question and answer forum planned for 6:30. The forum will be live streamed on WBS-TV at Right.Media. City of Elk City Commissioners Monday approved a resolution for an emergency repair of a 20-inch water main line that recently broke. City Manager Tom Ivester speaks about the repair.
We had to declare an emergency to do a no-bid contract to get it repaired, and so we got the final bill and resolution on that. It came in at $178,000, and we were able to get that repaired within about 72 hours of the break. So pretty excited about the response time and getting that done and going through the whole emergency declaration process and no-bid process. It's actually a pretty big deal, so happy to get that all wrapped up.
The damaged water line was located at 7th Street and Pioneer Street. Business and Industry Services Director for Western Technology Center, Cody McPherson, spoke to Weatherford Rotary yesterday about the center. He highlights the success in the district based on statistics from last year.
Full-time certifications, 825. Business and industry certifications, over 2,300. And almost 5,000 professional development hours with a 94% rate of placement after graduation. So that is something to be proud of for Western Oklahoma and something that we should be bragging about and something that we should work through.
Western Technology serves local communities across its campuses in Burns Flat, Elk City, Hobart, Weatherford, and Sayre. We'll have more news coming up next.
Progressive Windows and Doors.
Hi, Jeremy here. Although most windows appear to be equal, there are differences in their performance and function that can greatly impact how they protect you and your home. We have engineered our windows to keep out the harshest of elements while maintaining ease of operation. To see for yourself, come visit our plant and showroom. We are located just 2 miles south and 2 miles east of Fairview on the Isabella Blacktop.
German engineered, Oklahoma built.
City Manager of Elk City, Tom Ivester, highlights a decision made by the City Commission Monday to bring a new restaurant to downtown Elk City.
The city voted on a development agreement with Boomerang Diner for downtown. So pretty excited about that. We've got an empty building downtown, and so we've got a development agreement for a Boomerang Diner in downtown Elk City.
Ivester says Boomerang Diner in Elk City will be located at the corner of Broadway Avenue and Main Street. The Clinton Farmers Market begins this evening at Engelman Park in Clinton. Chamber President Julie Caldwell discusses the market.
They have done a great job this year. They've got over 30 vendors. They're going to have food trucks there every night, live music. It's going to be a great farmers market. And there's going to be baked goods and, of course, vegetables and all the things, homemade jewelry. And so get down there and check them out because there's some great stuff down there.
The market will be open from 5 to 7 p.m. every Thursday evening until September. The Custer County Extension Office invites community members to an open house today. Director Larry Bryant shares more about the event.
Thursday, we do have open house here at the Extension Office. That'll go all day long. We'll have cookies and snacks. We're going to give away free soil test, free water test. Throughout Oklahoma, all the extensions are trying to do an open house this month, and that worked best for us. And so we welcome you to come by. There will be some snacks, some giveaways, and just kind of letting everyone know what we do.
The open house will begin at 9 a.m. at the Extension Office located inside the Custer County Courthouse. Here's state news from the Radio Oklahoma Network.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. An 18-year-old Oklahoma City gang member with a violent criminal record is now in custody, accused in the mass shooting at Lake Arcadia that has claimed the life of 18-year-old Aviana Smith Gray. Jalen Davis surrendered to U.S. Marshals. Davis apparently had a fight with a rival gang member that led up to the shooting spree that wounded 23 people. Oklahoma's 2026 wheat harvest is now estimated to be less than half of last year's crop. Radio Oklahoma's Ken Johnson takes a look.
Drought conditions across western Oklahoma combined with warmer than average temperatures are now expected to produce just over 47.5 million bushels. Last year, the state produced over 106 million bushels of wheat.
More on these stories at RadioOklahomaNews.com. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
News at 7:30, a service of Progressive Windows and Doors. Coming up next, we'll look at local funeral notices after a word from Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
When you lose a loved one, it's important to have someone who's compassionate, understanding, and personal. Brandon Lee with Lee's Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton is dedicated to honoring your loved ones with heartfelt service. His goal is to create meaningful tributes that celebrate lives while guiding you with every step of the final process. Whether it's a traditional service, cremation, or pre-planning, if you have already purchased a funeral plan elsewhere, they will honor it as if it was their own. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home, they continue the tradition of caring and personal service. Please visit today to experience the difference.
Graveside services for 69-year-old Jimmy Lynn Burden will be held today at 11 o'clock at the Clinton Cemetery in Clinton. Services under the direction of Keesaw Lee Funeral Home in Clinton. A memorial wake for 81-year-old Joanne Carol Swallow will be held today at 7 p.m. at the Rocker Restoration Church in Geary. A funeral service will be held at 11 o'clock on Friday at the Rocker Restoration Church. Services under the direction of Turner Funeral Home in Geary. A memorial mass for 80-year-old Kenneth Martin Kuhar will be held Friday at St. Eugene Catholic Church in Weatherford at 10 o'clock. A second memorial mass will be held at St. Andrew Catholic Church in Wright, Kansas on May 27th at 10 o'clock. Final resting place will be at St. Andrew Catholic Cemetery at Wright, Kansas. Services under the direction of Lockstone Funeral Home of Weatherford. Today's funeral notices, a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.